Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Hey, Craig. Hey, Dan. Hey, Rob. How you all doing? Oh, hopefully Chris will be joining us. I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone wants to hop on up. Hey, Philip. Anyway, links in chat if anyone wants to come on. So, but how's everyone doing? Uh, People that are going to the Southampton show, are people ready for Southampton show? Because I'm not yet. I need to do all my packing this week. But today, I was picking up some stock today for some more crabs for it, including a new species I haven't had before that I'm tempted to keep them myself. Ooh, nice one, Rob. He's got another Cylon. It's currently giving birth. Fantastic. Love it when scorpions give birth. I don't think it'll ever get old. Like seeing a scorpion give birth or having scorpions give birth. Greg's been a member for 34 months. That's insane. Thank you, Greg. Certainly has flown by. So it certainly doesn't feel like 34 months. No worries. I know the feeling of work feeling like it's never ending. I'm saying that feeling. Certainly had that leading up to last Tuesday for zoo inspection. But yeah, after zoo inspection, it's been there's a lot more to a lot of stresses has gone from my shoulders for a bit at least. Yeah, well, a few scorpions take a while to give birth, and it's sort of like you might see one or two initially, and then literally 24 hours later, suddenly you got like 10, 20, maybe even 50, depending on species. So inspection seemed to go pretty well. So considering it was kind of dreading because we had some of the same inspectors as last time, and just with some of the stuff that was said last time was sort of like, which was a bit sort of silly stuff in my opinion. I was expecting more of that, and there wasn't. They're very complimentary on things, which was nice because the end was like it was like they were different people. So, a few things in there which you expect, but but at least this time it was creative, like criticism, like instead of just criticizing. At least it was, well, how about you do it this way, or why don't you do it this way, sort of thing, or have you thought about this? And that's what you want. The thing that don't mind that. That's handy. And if you have tried it and it hasn't worked, you can explain why it hasn't worked, and then it's all cool. But so it went a lot better. Stuff which was nice. So, she's in. Amy is in vain because she's got a bad leg at the moment still. So, oh wait, if you're talking about the video that I made about making flakes, so that's a few years old now. That one, but I'm currently making another batch. It's a pain to make. Whether it's necessary, no, it probably does work out a lot cheaper, but it takes a while to make it. I'm currently making 20 liters of it at the moment. Or hopefully will be about 20 liters, which is the most I've made in one go. but it's going to be a good 2-3 months plus before it's ready. And just because it takes so long and it needs another mix because well, you need to keep mixing it every few days because otherwise it goes anaerobic and goes terrible. I just want to make sure it doesn't go moldy or anything. And if it goes moldy at all, you've ruined it, sort of thing. You can get it back just about. Yeah, correct. Flake. So it's it's more a case of it's really kind of easy to get wrong, and it can go wrong very easily and quickly, and it can ruin everything. Which is why, like flakes are always expensive to buy, at least in the UK. I think sometimes the cheapest is like a 3 litre bag for like a tenner. That's because there's time investment into it. So, and if you're making it in small batches, and then it's more time invested into it. We don't, as of yet, there's no one really making bulk flake soil that much in the UK as of yet. It would be nice, but it needs the infrastructure to do it. And so, but also the beetle hobby, certainly the beetle side of things, to be bigger. And so for more companies to start doing it sort of thing in bulk. And stuff would need to be more like Japan and Taiwan and stuff like that have it available in their supermarkets, super cheap and better quality than what we get here in the UK. But they've got the Beetle game absolutely nailed. So which actually I'm involved in a magazine. I don't know if the magazine's going to be available in the UK, but I'm involved. I'm going to be quoted in a magazine article about beetle keeping. As a member of responsible reptile keeping. So part of that is literally talking about the better, places like Japan and stuff. You can literally get all your beetle keeping equipment in their supermarket. Have like a whole aisle in the pet aisle instead of all the stuff we have in our pet aisle. We'll have beetle keeping stuff. And go down there, get all your flakes, or get your kimchi, get your beetle jellies. So everything like that, the enclosures, everything really cheapened and better quality than in the UK. Makes me jealous of that one, especially with the kimchi, because kimchi is super expensive if you can find it. So, and even then, there's like different strains of kimchi for different stag beetles. Basically, so some won't take some strains and stuff. Hey, Shrugs, how you doing? So that's where things like transfer scorpions and stuff are so much easier and less labor intensive. And I think the part of me is thinking, well, so part of me, I would like to see if within the next sort of 4 years or whatever, 4 or 5 years, if I can take everything at least part time, if not full time, in terms of perhaps having a specialist store that's invert based with everything and everything all combined into one, and have my own business. Whether that's just sort of me and Amy ourselves, or with friends of ours like Chris, Alice, and Jeremy. Because they're not too far away from us at all. Hey, Amy. And as Amy says, then you can breed all the bugs. Exactly. Certainly get the dress. zooming the trees is the same with the stress as well. And although now post inspection we don't have another one now for 3 years, it's a little bit less. It's a bit less stressful now. And we can read all the bugs. But if you're talking about large beetles, I haven't got any large beetles at the moment, Philip. So I did have the Hercules. I merged a female. At the time, I couldn't get hold of a male. Took her to Stratford Butterfly Farm to go pair up with one of their males. Left her there for a week, and they either didn't mate, or if they did, it wasn't successful because they didn't get any eggs. Also, at one point, bought an adult pair of Hercules beetles, which not surprised they go for 250 quid a pair, and they mated, but I didn't get any eggs. So, at the moment, I've got no giant ones at the moment. All I've got beetle wise is common sun beetles, yellow belly sun beetles, and all the green jaw beetles, and going around the hornamano at the moment, which are just larvae. I need to get some more beetles again. I do love beetles. Yeah, Bug Park is really cool. If you haven't been to Bug Park, it's cool. There's things I would obviously, as from a zookeeper point of view, I would change and think where things they could improve some bits on in terms of the park itself. But it all comes with time. So, but I do, yeah. If I could have something, not even on that sort of scale, but something similar where, for me, for me, whoever's again, just me, Amy, or me, Amy, Chris, Alice, Jeremy, whatever. Something that can be almost like film studio, display area, educational area, and stuff, as well as shop and breeding facility, and everything all combined. That would be kind of the dream. Emerald roaches, well, I feed them. They love apple. I also give them sweet potato and carrot as well as staples. Bee pollen. I do love bee pollen. It's a bit of fish flake. And as well as twigs and lichens and stuff, leaf litter, and then experiment with various fruits, vegetables. At the moment, everything's getting pumpkin added into everything at the moment because I've got lots of pumpkins at work, so I'm just taking pumpkins. Luckily, things like a lot of the cockroaches, snails, and all the isopods love pumpkin. Yeah, that's where insect farms where I get things like Hercules beetles. They're also Stratford as well because Mark works at Stratford Butterfly Farm. As I was very tempted when he last had something. I was like, oh, they are so cool. It's such a big investment if they don't produce. I think I'll probably get them again at some point though because they are so cool. So yeah, probably will. Maybe next year, or might if I'm feeling flush, I might get another pair of Hercules. Yeah, I do love them. They're good. They're very cool beetles to have, as long as they do breed. and, and then it's rearing up the larvae for many years. So because the larvae that emerged, I think it was pretty sure was it this year or last year that emerged, and I would have got that one as a sort of L1 L2 larvae 2021, and they emerged last year or this year. Yeah, they can be facetious drugs. How many have you got at the moment? Because if you don't have many, you may not necessarily see evidence of them eating, I find. Whereas when you have a decent colony, if you put like a quarter of an apple in, there'll be skin left within a few days. Kind of thing. Apple, for me, apple's their favourite alongside the bee pollen. I just give them other bits as well. And so then some of it can depend on you sort of, I think, your temperature as well as humidity. All right, Chris.
Hello. Hello.
Because emeralds don't want it too hot, I find. So I try and keep them low 20s. So, and I find that a lot of people keep them humid. I don't keep them all that humid.
I was finishing my dinner, Amy.
You're being told off.
Yes. I batch cooked and then I had to finish my dinner.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, how is everybody? Hello, everybody in chat.
Ooh, Amy's got. Is that my female Balf, Amy, that you're rehousing? You want to show us on camera? You rehousing it? That's why I'll get told off now.
Yeah, I think on camera that'd be good.
Rob, they're probably the Hercules that you saw at Coventry. Because I know you did have some there. Oh, not beetle roaches. Oh, that'd be the Australian rhino roaches, which I also have, which are awesome.
How long you got left until you can get some nymphs off of them?
Oh, long while, yeah, because they're nowhere near adulthood yet. Yeah. it's going to be a while.
2 years.
If not more, probably, because of like how long when they even do produce the babies stay with the parents for ages and stuff, and it takes ages for them to grow up to a point where they can be sold.
Oh, God. Yeah,
even instead of smaller than what I got them at. It's going to be a while before I have any of those available. I've already had people asking like, "Oh, when you got those? When are you going to have those available?" It's like it's going to be a long time.
How many babies do they have? How many nymphs do they have?
I don't think a huge amount either at a time.
No.
You're looking at maybe like 30 or so at a time, maybe, which is not many. And really, initially, you'll be, if I manage to breed them, hopefully Jeremy manages to breed them, and hopefully Mark from Spar Spiders manages to breed them. It's more like we'll just swap with each other first anyway.
Yeah, new bloodline in that.
So it could be 5, maybe even 10 years before I have them available.
Yeah.
Especially as I've only got 3 pairs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was I'm in an hour because you got it from Bournemouth, didn't you? Bournemouth Bug Show. Yeah. It was umming and ahhing on it, but yeah, I didn't go for it.
Yeah.
No.
So it kind of has L3 elephant beetle larvae from an insect farm at over 2 ounces each at the moment. Nice. Yeah, elephants are cool. Like I say, elephants. Oh, you got 3 of them as well. 3 larvae, nice one. Roxy keeps the emeralds fairly dry. Yeah, I keep my emeralds fairly dry, and I mist them at the moment once a week. Give them a heavy mist, and then it's completely bone dry by the time I get around to them again. Amy's, that pretzel ate twice for or last night with assisting feed and worked.
Nice.
He took second right away.
That's cool. Brilliant. Fantastic. So, Amy, you're going to come on screen when you rehouse the Balfouri?
She says she's not a good role model of how to rehouse stuff on camera. What are we on about?
Oh, yeah, Sushi having a tantrum. Sushi.
Sushi wants to be on camera.
I'll get him out, he won't go back in. Oi!
Give me attention.
That's literally what it is. He's having a tantrum.
Yeah.
Hands not catch cup. Yeah.
Lots of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, my latest video that's going to be out on Wednesday is a rehousing video, and I didn't use a catch cup. I just used a paintbrush to whatever.
That's what I did with the Chinese wolf spider the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Put the male in, and the female went for the male. Then they split up, and then it looked like they were about to pair. Like they started vibrating and doing their stuff. I was like thinking, oh, yeah. And then the male nearly basically got eaten, and then she decided to start eating its foot, the male's foot. So I used the paintbrush and sort of got the male's foot out of the female's mouth. But then she clung onto the paintbrush and she was like putting her fangs into the paintbrush.
Yeah.
And I had to give her a cricket to keep her occupied to then be able to get the male out with a catch cup. And it was a nightmare. I mean, luckily they can't climb glass, so it's kind of lucky in that sense. Otherwise, the male will be going up the side of the tank, and I'll have some wild wolf spider, giant wolf spider around there.
Yeah. They can be pretty nippy sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, Stephen. How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, Charles got Sammy to rehouse soon. Not looking forward to it. I need to properly measure my my female Sturmy to see whether, hopefully, when my male who's at Amy's molts next, hopefully on them be mature and we can pair Sturmies. Amy will probably be doing the pairing because she'll probably insist on it.
I paired the
no, because I was tired, Amy, you know it. I was tired, so I made a mistake.
I paired the Hermit Orb Weaver, and then that was a successful pairing, and then she ate the male. Which, I mean, she had a large cricket in her mouth, so she was munching away on a large cricket. The male was doing his business, and then she literally dropped the cricket and then ate the male.
I think with those sorts of species, it's kind of almost inevitable.
Mm.
And you can't get in to separate them.
No. Well, the size difference of the male was so tiny compared to the female that it one bite and that's it. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a shame, but hopefully he has done his job and he's.
But I think that's why, and that's kind of why so many people don't sell the males of those sorts of spiders because they're so tiny that a lot of people don't necessarily want them. But it's like people do want them and they want to breed them.
Yeah. Like if these are successful, I'll be selling the males, obviously cheaper than the females, but I'll be selling the males if people want them, they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly the same with the ogre face.
Yeah.
All of the ogre faces I've got, I'm going to sell males and females, but obviously they can't be sold as a pair because they're from the same sack. So I don't think you can't.
The Hermit Orb Weaver, Amy.
The one that I picked up, the one that I picked up from Mildenhall, from Bugs UK. Yeah.
But it's the same with like the trichonephilas, the giant orb weavers. The males are tiny in comparison.
Mm.
The males are hardly ever available because people just don't catch the males up and stuff.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy didn't have much luck with my last male and female. He literally put the male in. Female had a locust right next door to her, and she took the male. before the male could even get anywhere near her. So
They are indeed savage to males.
yeah,
I'm very glad I'm not a hermit or weaver or any type of or weaver like that.
yeah,
And that's the thing. Whereas tarantulas, you can, and even divorce spiders, you can put things in the way and stuff and separate them.
mm,
With ones that you just can't. Right. Like I said, the footage that Clemens has got of the pairing of his solifuges is insane.
yeah.
The camel spider.
Oh
Pairing.
yeah. I'd say it's mad how they in.
It's so aggressive looking as well, but the fact that the female just goes rigid and folds over in half and stuff, and it's like, what the hell is this?
And it's like that, you know, if you're packing a, I don't know, it's just, it's savage.
It's kind of disturbing how they do it as well. It's
Yeah.
like, what the hell's going on? Like, if I didn't, if I just saw it without reading that's how they pair and stuff, I'd be like, what the hell's happening? They're clearly attacking each other or whatever, one's attacking the other one and eating them. Not, I'm going to shove what's the metaphor deep inside you and actually physically something, and it's like, what the hell's happening? But the male just folds the female over in half and stuff, and you're like, what? And he says, "Be glad not male chromatis or Cambridge. Her girls are monsters." Yeah, that's true. That's true. They are. Those ones are very much man eaters. Those ones.
Mm. Oh look! I had a mass escaping of the ogre faces the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got ogre faces all over the place.
Yeah, there's one up by the calendar. There's one literally just down here on the desk that I might put back into the tank, but I'm going to leave a couple of them out and see what happens.
Why not?
See if I get some ogre face, some wild ogre faces.
Wild ogre faces.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff like that works.
Yeah. See what happens. I mean, they'll catch all of the gnats and things that are in here, all the fungus gnats.
Amy says free roam ogre face sounds fun.
Yeah. Well, I've got at least two. Like literally, I don't know what happened. I think there was a gap in the roof, but there was so many of them all just congregated around the opening of the tank. Susan's got Ember Bee babies.
Ooh, nice one, Susan. But as Amy says, they are stunning pods. They absolutely are. Absolutely are stunning.
Amazing.
We should have some nice pods coming tomorrow. Just remembered.
You got a delivery?
Yeah, I believe it should be tomorrow.
Where you from?
Amy, remind me where it's coming from, because Amy won it for me.
Oh, is this the the one that you were extremely happy that you won?
I mean, it's insanely cheap for what's coming.
Is it a surprise what you're getting?
Well, Amy just bought that the one lot is Hassie in it. So we've got Hassie High Yellow. What else was in the Amy apart from the other ones that obviously I'll say? Hassie, not Hassie, Basically about it. There's 4 species coming. I think most of them are like times 10, apart from Isis Spatial Artist Coros. Yeah, got Cassius Yellow Edge, I think. And then Ankylosaurs.
Nice.
And then I've added a couple of extras onto it as well. Sent Amy a list, and Amy sent me the list, and there was some good stuff on there. So
Yeah.
add on into one postage. So just added on some yellow maculatums,
Nice.
some vulgar reds, and just some escape of lavas. Just new blood to go into my lavas because most of mine are becoming normals.
Mm.
I do like the lavas. I will do a video. Amy's saying I'm going to do a video on the Ankylosaurs.
Nice. Suppose you haven't done a video on the Godzillas.
I haven't got much footage yet. I'm kind of like just hoping that they settle in first, kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Make sure that they're doing well enough. Once I know that they're definitely doing well and settling in and stuff, I can then look at doing like a care type video for them or something.
Yeah.
You should, Amy. Amy should say she should upload the single short video of the Gravid Godzilla.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Actually sent it to me. I could release it as well.
You could. You have to put the bottom filmed by Amy.
Yeah. Yeah, Bugsy K is good for mouth bar crab frogs. Or if you're going to be at Southampton, depending on species, I'll be taking Ghostbusters with me.
Are you gonna go Ghostbusters?
Although they're all male, but
still not too bad.
It's not too bad. That's good. Where I get my stock from actually didn't have a huge amount of vampire crabs at the moment.
They sold that many of them from that massive shipment.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's because they also supply one of the big wholesalers as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Should hopefully be picking up some more Tefories.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But so yeah, no, I'll be bringing for Southampton. Yeah, Ghostbuster vampire crabs, which are just some Rooksy, and then we've got which is a pair of red spider crabs.
Nice.
So similar to the blue ones that your Amy got.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you got red ones,
But red instead. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
They're very cool looking, and and I've got a pair of them. It's just like I could take the pair of them, or I could perhaps set them up myself and try and breed them myself. I need to see what. Yes, there are more red ones, Amy. He's got a blue Christmas Island as well, which is actually quite small, and not cheap.
Yeah, Bugs UK, you can email them, and they're normally pretty good at they'll sex them all for you.
Dull it down a bit. Look at it.
Oh, that's cool. I like the claws.
Yeah. Well, look, I thought you only had the two because you just had two. It was like, oh no, I've got more in the back. Because the two in the tub were both female. I was like, if you want a male, I've got more at the back, so I've probably got a male somewhere. So I just bought two out here.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. The blue Christmas Island crab, Amy. The ones that are really expensive.
I need to put this ogre face back in here.
But yeah, no, in terms of crabs, I got those. Yeah, I got these guys. Still got a few white pearls, a few emeralds there. A few of the golden eye or white claw ones. Otherwise, it was mainly the red spider crabs, a couple of species of hermit crab, and things like the departer crabs.
Oh, there's quite a few ogre faces in here. See if I can count them.
It's always good if you still got plenty to rear up.
There's definitely more than 40 in there.
Good number. So the orange one, I don't think I have those ones. I've got done already, but not the ones with orange backs myself. That's probably the ones that they call like Tangerine or Halloween or whatever. Let's have a look on Bugs UK. Yeah, if it's then not Amy. If you go into the show next weekend, the Midlands Entomological Fair, that it'll be there.
Are you going to that, Phil?
Probably going to pop up to. I'm not trading because I forgot to book tables and then it's sold out. But it's not too far away, and it's normally pretty decent for stock and stuff. So yeah, if it's those ones you're talking about, Strogs, I don't have those ones myself at the moment. A bread one's very, very similar, but yellow rather than orange on the back. It's got two lots of babies of. The thing is, the Donarelli or Donarella, whatever how you pronounce it, there's so many variations of them. I ain't got any of those, but yeah, both okay do, but they've only got 5 left. Just so you know. don't say that, Amy. I've got no money at the moment, unless you're talking about for Sunday.
What's that?
Unless you don't tell Chris either, because he'll probably say the same thing about Josh is doing double value mystery
I've
boxes.
literally just seen his post on Facebook.
Oh no. Because especially when they're double value, you end up going, well, might as well get a really, really expensive one because it's going to be awesome. Even though they'll probably be awesome anyway, but available until 14th of December. That's
I might
what you
make
done with
ask
you?
him.
That's just dangerous. That's just
I might
dangerous.
ask him to make me a Cabaris only mystery box.
I don't know anyone who currently is making or selling kimchi myself. Insect Farm at one point did sell it, but that was a good few years ago.
Yeah, Osman, that's the guy.
That's my husband. How you doing? Yep.
Hello, Osman.
He has a lot of money's worth of pods.
Yeah.
He's got some very nice, expensive pods. So what's that left? Adults mostly only seem to have juvies. Would it be okay to add? What do you know? What sex the ones you've got left are? Strogs. Because I do find with the vampire crabs, they do. I find they do better either in pairs or single sex groups. That's what I'm finding works best for mine. And then, yeah, when I've bred them, then all the babies will get reared together. So as well, yeah, if they've got big claws, they probably are male. But if you grab them, look at them underneath. If they've got a V-shaped apron, 100% male. If they've got like a crescent moon shaped apron, then they're female. But if they've got big claws, good chance that they're male. Which I would say, yeah, if you want to breed them, yeah, I would then, yeah, get them from Bugs UK. Ask them first if they've got any females of them at all. I would then, if they're not quite adult, I would keep them separate for a little bit until they're adult, and then just put a male in with a female for breeding purposes. Again, just what I've found from my personal experiences work best with a lot of the vampire crabs that I've got. And what you get normally is if you got multiple males and then a female in the mix, that's when they become really aggressive with each other. Amy still can't get over the red apple crab that pinched her and ran away with its claws spinning around.
Ouch.
Yep. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. Yeah, if they're juvenile, but I'll try to email. I'd email Boxco first, especially those if they've only got 5 left. They should easily be able to tell you whether they've got any females or not. I mean, they get those in fairly regularly, so they'll get them in again next year. They're very good. I've had those ones before. Those a good few years ago. Have to get them again at some point. Susan says we can keep our crabs.
Oh,
I think they're. I think they're fun. Although not as fun as what Dom's having arrived tomorrow. Which Amy might turn him off for.
yeah.
He's got a DWA Scorpion arriving.
Who's that? Hey.
Ely.
Oh dear.
He's ordered one.
I mean, he can keep it in the shop, can't he? Because legally, pet shops don't need a DWA license.
No license needed if it's for sale.
Mm. But the person that buys it has to prove a DWA license to have it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people have a DWA license for Scorpions. He might just be selling that to Tim Baxter.
Who's already got them, probably.
Yeah.
It's quite a commonly kept DWA one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Androctonus is getting in. Apparently, the rest are going to another shop that I know of. That doesn't really sell DWAs. And I'm like, what's he doing with all of them?
Why are shops buying DWAs?
I'm just getting the one just because it might be fun to have stuff for naughty. We're all above board and everything, of course, but like. Because they anything and everything Crabsy. So I feed them things like fish flake, various pellets, live feed, pre-killed feed,
isopods.
Yeah, isopods, springtails. You can feed them seafood sticks, bits of fish, all sorts. Leaf litter, a bit of fruit and veg. So I've literally, whatever you've got to hand, chuck it in, they might eat it.
Mm. And they're pretty hardy, to be fair.
Yeah.
And crabs.
Where
have you run off to?
So, yeah, Rob, for you to get one, you would need a license. Sort of thing. Beautiful schools are coming in. And so, but yeah, it's a weird law where to keep one in your private home, you need a license, and this is just all DWA, whether it's DWA scorpions, snakes, whatever. To keep one in your home, you need a DWA license, but if you're a shop and you're selling it, you don't need a DWA to sell it, as long as it's for sale.
Yeah, and you have a pet shop license.
Yeah, you got to have the pet shop license.
Because scorpion, well, I don't know. What about scorpions? Because obviously you don't need a pet shop license.
No, you don't need a pet shop license to sell inverts.
So do you need a pet shop license to sell DWA?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know how that one works.
That'd
You would
be
do
interesting.
you would have to have a pet shop license to sell DWA snakes, but
Yeah,
you don't need a DWA license for your shop to sell DWA snakes.
no, but you need a pet shop license to sell snakes. Yeah, but you don't need one for an inverts.
No, but if it's like
DWA, does that mean that you have to have a pet shop license to then be covered under the DWA
probably,
licensing for pet shops?
probably.
I would probably think you do. Yeah.
I would have thought. I would say, like, if come the time that hopefully we get our own place and stuff and have like an invert shop, I doubt we'd be able to stock DWA inverts without some kind of licensing in place.
Yeah,
because otherwise, what's to stop anyone just going, "Well, I've got it for sale." Sort of thing.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
it's for sale out the back, kind of thing. Yeah.
Hey.
Tim Baxter, it'll be for. I think Tim does Tim sell DWAs?
Not as far as I'm aware.
No. He has Tim has them to keep DWAs.
Yeah.
But each area that you live is different. Will be different pricing. Some places that don't want DWA will be extortionate to get a DWA to stop you from getting it. Other places it's not much at all. I mean, some places like 70, 80 odd quid to get a license. Round here, it would cost me over £500 just to apply for the license, and then I may not see that 500 quid back if they reject it.
Yeah, it's normally a non-refundable fee or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, some places I've heard of licensings going for like £2,000-3,000 just for a license.
Philip in chat, because he's got DWA, I'm pretty sure he pays like something like $1.5 grand. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's insane.
He's got because he's got things like Furniture, so the Brazilian wandering spiders and stuff.
Oh god.
Super quick. Amy says she gives her crab salmon because she's posh.
Yeah.
See, that's a Jeremy thing to do, to be given crab salmon.
Yeah. There you go. You also need a premises that's vet checked. So it needs to be vet checked. So Ely probably won't get coconut crabs in for the foreseeable future because they're
banned from being exported out of Indonesia at the moment.
Yeah,
you can't get them.
Whether they'll lift that ban one day in the future, I don't know. But you can't breed them in captivity either.
Nope.
So there won't be any captive bred coconut crabs. So once the ones that are in captivity are no longer in captivity, then
that's it for coconut crabs.
Yeah.
It's a case of too many people eating them.
Yeah.
What is the feed market?
There you go, £1,200.
£200 for DWA.
Is that just a one-off payment, or is that every?
I think it's every time you have to renew it.
Yeah, it's renewing.
Maybe he's not having a go at me because I said she was posh. I'm not posh. I just smell my pet sometimes, and you wouldn't need to say exam, so I win.
Round these ways, we ain't posh. We're like the pinnacle of non-poshness.
She says that, but she's there, feeding her crab on the finest smoked salmon from Waitrose. As you know, she's in London. She goes to Harrods and gets the salmon from Harrods. That's what it is. Fortnum and Mason salmon.
Yeah, freshly caught salmon from the clear waters of Alaska.
Some really, bougie high-end salmon. I wonder how much. Well, now we'll know how much salmon is from there.
What from Halford? From that Halfords.
Halfords.
Halfords. Get your salmon from Halfords and pick up some oil for your car at the same time. I'm actually going to
I know they do food.
look it up.
I'm having a look to see. I'm interested to see. Although they don't have a section for. They've got a section for caviar.
How much is caviar?
Probably too expensive, I would say.
So, 900 grams of Faroe Islands mild smoked salmon for 900 grams is 60 quid. Don't know if that's.
I found a 30-gram tin of caviar for 220 quid.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's all right. I found one golden Ocerata caviar, 30 grams. No, sorry, this is a 250 grams for £870.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, how the other half live. Since Phil's live and we're looking on Aaron's bloody website for caviar.
I'll get their £150 melon to feed to me fruit beetles. They do melons at 150 quid.
Oh, hang on. How much is? Where is it? Maine's Christmas bundles. Harrods.
What are you looking for now?
Apparently Harrods deliver as well. I want to look at coffee.
You're looking at coffee?
Yeah.
You can get some expensive coffee.
Oh, I know.
Also do really expensive tea that apparently just tastes of nothing.
Yeah. There is coffee that I don't agree with and that Harrods do.
Yes.
Which is not very nice coffee. I'm just seeing if they still do it.
I mean, you can still buy it from some places. The one you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, technically, if we get coffee berries or coffee,
you can make it yourself.
We can make it ourselves because we've got a civet.
Depends if you really want to drink coffee that's gone through the digestive system of a civet.
I don't really want to.
I don't get it. I don't know why you would want to, and then
the
farms they have for it are absolutely disgusting.
I found one place that sells it.
But yeah, places like those sort of shops would sell stuff like that often.
So for 125 grams, it's £26.46. But it's not very nice for the animal, which is horrible.
No, not at all. It's bloody awful for them. Absolutely awful.
No, I haven't, Amy. mean, are they pre-malted? I mean, pre-malt. Just
Is it
try. I
still
mean,
got Idolamantis? I didn't realise it still had Idolamantis. Maybe trying to get us away from being distracted.
what's that? It's Popple at the males. Oh, it's always the case when you want the male mantis to hurry up, and then he's like, "No, don't want to mature." And you've got a mature female that's like, "Hurry up!"
Just waiting
Yeah.
around.
So I've got the the green female ghost mantis that's matured, and I've got a male that is just about mature, but he just is not maturing.
You have a breeding pair of Idolamantis diabolica.
Do what?
Yes, you do. Yes, I remember now. I completely forgot. Yes, going from yes. I'm back in the room.
Oh, Phil. Oh, Amy. Sorry, I meant it's Amy.
Get big tooth spider. I haven't. I haven't got a big tooth spider.
I've looked at them previously on Spider Shop, but
They look cool. But
they do look awesome. But they're burrowing.
I'd have thought so.
Yeah, I think they're a trapdoor.
Has Jeremy kept them?
Probably true spider, so he probably has.
Or he's been sent at some point.
He has. He's kept most true spiders. I'd have thought.
Yeah, I can't tell you anything about them really, other than they look cool.
They got big teeth, big fangs,
Yeah.
protruding fangs. Yeah, I'm kind of slowing down on my mantis. I'm gonna stop keeping mantis. I'm getting fed up with them. I think they're cool and everything, but I just had absolutely no luck with them.
And there want to be some good chocolate coins. Chocolate coins, 14 quid.
What? Made with the best Belgian chocolate.
It says they're Belgian chocolate.
Yeah.
120 grams of chocolate coins, 14 quid.
Belgian chocolate's always massively expensive. It is the nicest chocolate you can taste, but it's still bloody expensive.
Just one of things like, is it really worth that extra money? Probably not.
No. I mean, the fact that you could probably go to Belgium, pick up your own chocolate for next to nothing, and then get home again for that money for the same amount, and you've got a weekend holiday out of it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, Strogs. They don't live long enough. It's the pain of getting the male and female to mature at the same time, and then just miraculously out of the blue, for no reason at all, they just up and die. It's just an absolute nightmare. See, I really like Belgian chocolate. They do make good fries, but yeah, I quite like Belgian chocolate.
Then there's a place in the UK we like Belgian chocolate because it's a lot better than UK chocolate.
And American. I don't like American chocolate.
American chocolate just tastes horrible because of the powdered milk that they use.
Yeah.
It's the same chemical that has the flavour of vomit. It's the same acid. That's why it has that kind of vomity flavour.
So they put vomit in their chocolate.
Sort of thing. It's the same. The powdered milk is baked the same acid. Whereas,
lovely.
was it? Well, UK and all of Europe and stuff. We've got dairies all over the place, so it's always made with fresh milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Pistachio chocolate. I know pistachios are quite expensive at the moment.
Pistachios are expensive anyway, normally, but it's all because of the hype of Dubai chocolate, isn't it, and stuff as they call it. Which is tasty, but it ain't worth the money that they charge for it all.
Yeah. I normally take some pistachios to Bloodstock for some random reason. Always do.
A few years ago, I knew someone who was camping with us brought a cabbage with him to Bloodstock. Literally, just a whole Savoy cabbage to Bloodstock. And we were like, "What the hell are you doing with a cabbage?" And they're like, "Someone said I had to bring a cabbage, so I brought a cabbage." Like, you're in your 40s, you know, like what are you doing?
Like many years ago when I camped in Midgard, we were sat around the tent and just suddenly a half a watermelon was launched into the middle of our camp. And then throughout the rest of the festival, there was fruit and veg everywhere being launched to different camps.
It's probably why they don't sell fruit and veg there anymore, because it's just
probably. We were just like, who's buying or bringing this fruit and veg to a heavy metal music festival? I mean, I don't know anyone that eats healthily at Bloodstock. I mean, that's that just doesn't go together, really.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
The days of camping in Midgard and all the shenanigans that happen in Midgard.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm gonna miss VIP this year. Next year, definitely will miss it. But then I'm camping with you guys, and I get an extra day at the festival. Whereas VIP, you couldn't get the extra day.
No, because they haven't built that bit yet, have they? By the Wednesday.
No, they used. I think they used that. They used that for storing like the vehicles and other bits and pieces, and that it's very late on starting up. But I think it's going to be a problem next year because Thursday the festival starts. Technically, Thursday. I don't know what time. I think it's afternoon. It's not a full day festival, full day.
It's not a full day, but I think currently they're still saying that it's going to be like arena open from 4.
Yeah. So the people that are turning up at 12 on the Thursday, not that anyone actually does turn up at 12, or they do, they're not the smartest. They haven't got very long to set up their tent, get stuff sorted, get drinking, and then get to the main arena before the first band start.
Yeah.
So whilst we're going to have been there from Wednesday morning, and we're going to be set up, having the best time in the world. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this year on the Thursday, it was really nice just being like, oh, it's all chilled. We're here, we're set up.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
So we need to get it earlier next year on the Wednesday because, we didn't get it quite early enough, really.
What time are you thinking of getting there?
I'd try and get it for like 9.
Yeah, I could do that.
Probably, or whatever. Maybe even slightly earlier than that. I can't
I mean,
remember what time we got there.
Sorry.
Can't remember what time we got there this year, but because it was all like, well, we don't, me and Matt were kind of like, well, we don't need to be that early. I think we got there maybe like 11ish or something.
Yeah.
But even then, we should have got there earlier because by the time we got there, it was like, half of Valhalla was already filled.
Yeah, and you had to queue for how long did you queue for?
Queued for a long time, as long as
Yeah.
I've ever queued for.
I think some people I spoke to said they queued for about 4 hours.
Must have been nearing that. It must have been about maybe 3 hours or so.
Yeah, that's
This is the
ridiculous.
most I've ever queued. I've never had to queue for that long.
Yeah.
To get in before. So yeah, get there early and hopefully to get a decent spot.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and then then all day Wednesday just to chill, and then all day Thursday to chill until the arena opens.
Yeah. We can watch all the people turning up, setting up their tents in a hurry because they're like, "Oh, we've got to hurry up. We're going to catch evil Scarecrow or Saxon," and then and we're just sat at the tents going, "Nah, we're done." Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised though if they actually do turn around and they say we are going to open up VIP and disabled a day early because they have done it. They have done it once before.
Was that 21?
Yeah. So they did open up on the Wednesday early, but maybe they did that and thought we can't do that again because it's too much.
Yeah.
But also, if they do that, then they've got to say for the rest of the rest of standard campsite, everybody can turn up on the Wednesday, just pay some extra money. Because at the moment it's capped at a certain amount.
Yeah. Yes. Which I think is like nearly half the festival.
7,000, I think I heard from someone. 7,000 people can turn up early, and that's including car. Whatever that second the new campsite is, it car?
Kier.
Here, yeah, that's including that as well.
I don't think they can turn up on the Wednesday. I think they're only from Thursday onwards.
No, they can turn up. They can buy an early access ticket.
Oh, can they?
Yeah, yeah. Do you two wear battle jackets at festivals? I do. I do wear a battle jacket.
I would if I had one.
But you don't, so you don't.
I don't. I don't. So I don't.
Yeah, I've got one that's way too small for me, so I don't really wear it I can't do it up basically. So it just looks.
Every year I think about doing one, and I just can't be bothered half the time.
See, I love my battle jacket for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons. It looks cool. I have extra pockets for stuff, and I also have a ginormous inside pocket so I can fit this into it, hide it from the security, and then smuggle in. This is basically filled with Jack Daniels up to here, and then Coke. So then I can drink at the festival, drink inside the arena.
But I keep every so often thinking about get myself a denim cut off and start doing a battle jacket, but
it's fun because it's yours and it's your custom. It's
you make it completely personal
customize
to
it.
you and stuff, and
You put the
the whole
band
idea.
jacket. Yeah, you put the band logos you want. Like I've seen some really cool ones. Like you can get ones with like my one, which is just various. I've got like a big behemoth back patch, and then I've got Twisted Sister and Slipknot and loads of different ones. But then there's other ones which is just literally black and white. All the patches are all black and white. They look cool. And then I've also seen like green, like the typo negative neon greeny color, but the whole battle jacket is just green, and they look really cool.
Yeah, as you either do, a mixed match of everything, or you do black and white, which is primarily black metal bands.
All the patches that you just can't understand, know what they're saying, what they stand for, or what they say.
Are the big logos. So yeah, or like I say, for that, or one year I saw someone he had it was absolutely awesome. It was a battle cardigan.
Well, that's quite cool.
It was a bright red cardigan that he set patches on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I was like, that's awesome. He's like,
so I got
so much more comfortable than denim. He's like, I don't like denim, so I thought I'll do a battle cardigan. Like,
yeah. So when I was in a motorbike club, I've got a biker cut off. For I had my club patch on and all that lot, and people put on. So you go to like biker parties or rallies, and they do a patch for each rally they do or each party. And there's this guy that I know who he filled his whole jacket. It's leather waistcoat, filled the whole of his leather waistcoat with patches, front and back. So then he ran out of room, so he added a skirt around the bottom, and then filled that up. It was that big, and then that got filled, so he added a bit more skirt, and now it literally goes to the bottom, down to his feet, and it's just covered in patches. It's insane, absolutely insane. But he goes to every single rally, or he used to go to every single biker party going, and there's a lot of them. Like most weekends, there's a biker party, and he's there. It's like, how do you have this energy? Yeah, that's an insane. I've seen battle jackets like that as well. I saw a couple of Bloodstock where they literally extended the whole back down.
Yeah, now or someone's done it on a leather trench coat kind of thing and made that into a battle jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say maybe 1 year I'll do one, but yeah, at some point.
Yeah. Oh, we've got temps working at where the company that I work for, and one of the temps said, "Oh, one of my friends' dads goes touring with a band." I'm like, "Okay, do you know what it's called?" And then they were like, "I don't know, I can't remember the name of it. It begins with M." And I was like, "How big are they?" And she goes, "Well, I don't know. I mean, I think they're pretty big." I'm like, "Is it Metallica by any chance?" And she said, "Yeah, that's it." I was like, "So your friend's dad tours with Metallica?" "Yeah." Wow.
You're like, are you sure? Because they're one of the biggest bands in the world.
It's like they are the biggest heavy metal band known to existence, and your friend's dad. Like apparently, her friend goes touring with them sometimes as well. And wow, that'd be pretty cool.
But yeah, sometimes. But you see, I'm on a Martha touring next year.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, including a London date.
Cool.
Don't know whereabouts in London, just as London. So that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of. I mean, are they arena band? They're not. Yeah, they are arena band.
They probably would be. They probably could do something like Wembley easily.
Yeah. But if not, then it'll probably be like Brixton Academy or.
Would that be big enough for a month and a half?
Not Brixton Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, they played there before.
Yeah, but that was a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a few. But then again, a month and a half, they played Underworld.
Did they?
Yeah. It sold out very quickly because it's what 300 capacity.
I was gonna say, that's not a big venue.
No, but then a bigger band than a Monomarth has played in Underworld.
I mean, you get it sometimes, don't you?
Motley Crue. So Motley Crue, there's one of their songs. They made up a fake flyer.
Right.
I've forgotten what the band they named themselves, but it's like a fake name in one of their songs. But they did it, and they were like gig at Underworld on this date. Funny enough, it's the day before they were playing at Wembley Arena or wherever they were playing. Wembley Arena was O2 Arena. Yeah, and they basically played to 300 people in a ridiculously intimate gig. One of my friends was there, and she was literally right in front of the stage, and I mean, she was touching distance to every single member of the band. It was ridiculous. I was like, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity to go and see a band of like Motley Crue in a small venue like that with all of the original members. Because you're not going to get that now because Mick Mars isn't in Motley Crue, so you'll never get the original lineup.
Is it John 5 now? That's
John 5 is now the he left Rob Zombie. I don't think he's with Rob Zombie anymore.
No, I don't think he is either.
But then there's other band. I mean, the guitarist out of Code Orange, she's not with Code Orange anymore. She's the guitarist for Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walks around a bit every now and then.
Yeah.
So be interested to see who Arch Enemy announced as next vocalist.
I reckon it'll be the old vocalist. Is she still manager for him?
She's their manager. She never left. She stood aside because she didn't want to be the front person anymore.
Yeah, so maybe she might step back into it. Maybe.
It was also interesting. I think interesting that they both announced that they were parting ways. That Alyssa and then released her debut single. Yeah, solo single. It was like,
well, that's why she left Arch Enemy. That's why a lot of members of bands will leave bigger bands because they want to do their own solo tour or a solo thing, and a lot of bands won't allow them to do anything else apart from their band. The only times you ever really see it is like when it's the main person in the band, like you've got Bruce Dickinson. So he's got Iron Maiden, but he's also got his own solo thing, Bruce Dickinson.
As does Steve Harris from Iron Maiden as well.
Yeah.
Because he's got Bruce Lyon, which he started beforehand.
Yeah. And then you've also got obviously Corey is in Stone Sour. And solo as well, so he's got multiple, but he's one of the main members of Slipknot. Other members might have been a bit of an issue for them to do it because it's in their contract that their sole purpose is this one band. You must be here for with one band. So I know that you have got like Fred from Creator. He's got his own band called Sinsanum, which he started with Joey Jordison before Joey died. But now my friend Joyzy's the drummer for him. But he can do both bands. But obviously, if Creator say we are touring, they come first over Sinsanum because Creator is the big band.
Yeah.
It's mad what they have to go through, what band members go through, like contracts and things like that. Being in bands,
joining an established name band, sort of thing.
I mean, you join an established band, you're literally you're the person that's going to get the brunt of everything. You'll get the bullying and not so much bullying, but you'll get the not being treated very fairly sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got prime example Jason from Metallica. I mean, he was not treated very nicely, and even James has admitted that he wasn't treated very nicely because James took his frustrations out on him after Cliff.
Yeah.
Then it was obviously that's what happens. Is there actually gold in? Never really thought about that. If there's gold, I was just reading the chat. They're talking about gold panning.
I mean, that. Phil's
Yeah.
asked Amy a question, but Amy might be rehousing the bath, maybe.
Oh yeah, she might be busy chasing a Balfouri across the house.
Not sure why Jason Newsted got kicked from Metallica because he wanted to add his stuff in the music. That's sometimes though, isn't it? It's sometimes no, you haven't been here long enough, even if they've been there 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, Jason's style was a lot more aggressive. He was a lot more aggressive vocalist, and he wanted more aggression in it. I think Metallica didn't want to go that way. Like, if you think about how Metallica has evolved throughout the years, they started off with like Kill 'Em All album, and like you had what's on Kill 'Em All, the song Kill 'Em All, then you got Battery and all that lot that are on there that is proper thrash, fast. Like, that is the pinnacle of thrash. That's what thrash is. But then as you go through the years until you get to like the Black album, where there's no thrash in the Black album, there's no thrash in Ride the Light. Well, there isn't Ride the Light. Yeah, but I think Jason wanted to get more of that aggression back into it, but he was basically shot down. He was told, "No, you turn up, you play bass, and that's it."
What you're told, sort of thing, essentially.
But it was also Jason joined the band when there was a lot of alcohol involved. I don't know if it was drugs. I can't say if there was drugs involved, but there was alcohol, massive amount.
Meanwhile, James had to went to rehab for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but the problem is that obviously, I think it was mostly James that caused the issue with Jason, and that is why Jason left the band, because he wanted to do his own solo career, which unfortunately I don't think really took off. But also they weren't very nice to him. And then when Rob came along and joined, I think they found the error of their ways, and they were like, let's actually treat him like a member of the band. And it was when they became sober, they treated him like, that's why he's still in the band. That's why he's a staple bassist now for Metallica. Yeah, basically, the first three albums were the best. I mean, but the Black album has its place.
Yeah,
because it's got the biggest hits on that album. But yeah, the first three are the best. Yeah, Master of Puppets is. I mean, I love Ride the Lightning. I think Ride the Lightning is a fantastic album. But if you, I don't know, has anyone actually listened to the album with Lulu?
No.
Don't.
I was wondering, like, I mean, which Lulu do you mean? Do you mean Lulu as in Rebel Regis Lulu or the artist Lulu? And I was like, what?
The artist Lulu.
No.
So Metallica did. I won't play any, but Metallica did an album. I think it was an album. Let me just. Yeah, I think it was an album. But yeah, they basically did an album with Lulu. Oh no, it was Lou. Yeah, Lou Reed. And Metallica, and it's terrible. It's so bad. My friend told me about it, and I listened to it for about 5 seconds, and I was like, no, it's terrible. But yeah, I mean, they've also all of these newer albums. Like, what's the recent one out?
I don't know what it's called. I haven't listened to it.
Something seasons, 72 seasons or something. I mean, that one was. I mean, I've tried listening to that, and I just can't get to grips with it. Yeah, I don't know. It's they definitely have gone downhill in the last few years. I think mostly when Ride the Lightning, when they brought out not Ride the Lightning, Saint Anger.
Oh, that was awful. Just awful,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That?
Well, that was Lars's bloody snare drum. Terrible snare drum.
So what the hell? But then also it just seemed like some of the songs just like the song Saint Anger is like, what are these lyrics?
Yeah. It was I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was awful. I mean, I did hear from somewhere that the reason that Lars's snare was like it was because he forgot, or there was something wrong with his snare when he recorded. They recorded the snare, and apparently they liked it, or Lars liked it, and so they kept it. And
no drum in the world likes that. That's
no,
drum.
absolutely not. And it's kind of.
You all heard that and we went, oh, what's this? What have you done?
Yeah. And Saint Anger, I'm sorry, but that I've never heard a song repetitive like that. It's just the same lyrics every time.
Just makes no sense.
Strog stopped listening to them after Justice for All. Yeah, I mean, Loaded and Reloaded Reloaded was terrible. Loaded was okay. S&M, I like S&M album, because I love orchestra with metal.
Yeah,
because they are very, very similar kind of dramatic.
And the thing is as well that orchestra added to the songs.
Yeah,
it did add to it.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, S&M 2, it was kind of a repeat of S&M 1, but they just added a few more songs, I think.
Yeah.
Different songs, but it was still good. Yeah, I mean the most recent ones like Death Magnetic was okay, but yeah. Oh, Bill.
What?
The Bug Park are looking for volunteers.
Yeah, I'm not volunteering. I see that they were looking for volunteers. I'm working as well. I don't need to volunteer out another one. Also, I'd have to move near there as well because otherwise it's a bit of a trek.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. Dream Theater, I've never ever got into. I've never understood Dream Theater. I saw Dream Theater live at Sonosphere. I think it was the last ever Sonosphere. I think, and I didn't know what the hell was happening. It was dead. I mean, each song lasted about
half hour?
7 hours. Just like, well, you've just played 3 songs in your full set. basically like Mastodon and Opeth. But yeah, I mean, I've not really got into Dream Theater.
But you need to be into your prog for things like that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not a prog person. I'm not a progressive metal person. I went to Arctangent once, and that was an experience that I'll never repeat. I mean, it's a good festival, and yeah, they have some the really good bands sometimes play. But if you don't know the whole underground prog or progressive or tech metal, whatever you call that kind of G-gent sort of metal, like literally, I've known. I went once when Devon Townsend headlined.
Yep.
And I knew.
Was that the
one
year
band.
after he headlined Bloodstock?
Yeah, it was the year after. It was complete, like, way smaller production, and it wasn't. It was with his actual band, and I think it wasn't. They didn't play all of the songs they played at Bloodstock, but I knew one band that was playing that weekend, and that was Devon Townsend. And but then I did discover Igor, so
Yep.
that was pretty cool seeing Igor. But yeah, it was very weird festival, and it's on a farm that you know that you're at a festival on a farm because you're walking past hay bales and you're walking past like water troughs and things like that, and in the camping there's these broken down sheds, like barns and things that are all scattered around the campsite. It's yeah.
It looks like a cool thing, but yeah, whenever I look at the lineups, I'm like, I only know a couple of bands.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know many bands that are playing there unless you are really into that kind of form of metal.
Kind of thing. And it's always like the weekend after Bloodstock normally as well. It's just like,
Yeah, which kind of it's a shame because I'd love to be able to go, because I think it would go Bloodstock, then Arctangent, and then the weekend after that is there's a tribute metal festival that happens. I've forgotten what it's called, something of rock. So I don't know, but it's basically a full blown festival with just tribute bands playing.
that's cool.
And they've got I mean, my mate's band's System of a Down tribute bands played there. I think they're playing there this next year. Their Slipknot tribute band as well, and you've got like loads of other different types of tribute bands. So it'd be really cool to be able to do one festival, and then afterwards evaluate your life choices because you've just done 3 festivals.
So many festivals in a row, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like now I've just wiped out like 4 credit cards.
That's right. But Damnation always looks fun, but it's also completely indoors, so it's just all like, oh, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the indoor festivals. I did what was the one in Wales? I forgot what it's called. Hard Rock Hell did
well, like Hammerfest and stuff.
Hammerfest.
The real shady festivals.
Yeah, so I did Hammerfest many years ago, and it was in a holiday park, and it was brilliant because we were in a holiday park in a holiday chalet with like proper bathroom, kitchen, and everything, TV, and it was really cool, especially for me because I was sharing a whole caravan with 6 girls. So I was just like, I was the only guy in this caravan. I was like, oh crap. but it was really cool because obviously you're in the caravan, but then you walk to the venue, and they had 2 stages, The beer was ridiculously cheap. It was like £2.50 for a pint instead of the £7 or £8 that you pay at a festival. And you also had a KFC there, which was normal price KFC, a fish and chip stall, Costa Coffee, Burger King. You had all these different food places. It wasn't like Burger Van or anything. It was proper like fast food, and it was reasonably priced. So it was pretty cool. But it was in the north of Wales, which took an absolute mission to get to.
If it still goes on, it's now in Great Yarmouth. So it's
Yeah.
now north, if it still happens. But there was a whole thing the other year around Hard Rock Ale and Hammerfest and the company behind it all.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they screwed up when COVID hit, and because we all had tickets, but you don't buy tickets, you win
no,
tickets.
You always win tickets.
Yeah,
You always win.
Always win tickets, but then you have to pay for your accommodation, which is obviously where the money is. So we won tickets, paid for our accommodation, and then COVID hit. So they said, "Oh, we're postponing it." And people were like, "Well, no, I just want my money back because we don't know what's happening." So then the next year they were like, "We're postponing it. Could we just have our money back?" And then the following year, "Oh, we're postponing it," and they just kept on postponing it. And I think, it's now got to a point where I think the last year they said the bands were coming that weren't even booked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a whole festival one. Was they doing one in Birmingham or something?
Yeah.
Where they announced all these bands, and all these bands went, "Yeah, that's us."
Yeah.
And then the ones that were booked, like 80% of them pulled out.
Yeah.
But it still went ahead.
Yeah, it will do. And the thing is,
with hardly any bands going, but purely because then they don't. And then like, no, the festival went ahead, and then they don't refund anyone there for the anything. But
from what I've heard, is that they run the UK festivals at a loss, and then they basically make their money on their, because they have one they used to have one in Spain, in Ibiza, and apparently they make their money on the Spanish one, on the Ibiza one, and then they funnel their money into the losses of the ones in this country. It's like a tax evasion. I don't know if that's true. That's something that I've heard, but yeah. It's see that, Rob?
0-up. Yeah, Southampton, mate.
But yeah, Steelhouse. I was looking at Steelhouse because Twisted Sister's playing the Steelhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Even though part of me is thinking, I don't want to see Twisted Sister out of principle.
Of having seen them at Bloodstock when they said this is the last time you'll ever see us as Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Hashtag stick to this work. And all this at the other. We're not going to be like other bands that come back a few years later.
Yeah. And then here they are.
And then here they are. Oh, we're back.
But I think there's a member that's not. There's a member that's not come back with them. But, I think it's the bassist.
Okay. I know that, the drummer won't be original drummer because he died.
Yeah. The drummer was
there wasn't an original lineup at Bloodstock.
No, the drummer was a good friend of the band's.
Yeah.
That's what Dee Snider said. And then the rest of the members were all original.
We're all original, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Twisted. Like when I saw them at Bloodstock, they were one of my favourite bands I've ever seen at Bloodstock.
They were awesome.
But do I want to go, out of principle, do I want to go and see them at Steelhouse?
It would have been so, in some ways, it would have been so much better if it just went, we're coming out as Dee Snider plus some of the original members or whatever. Or Dee Snider does with the sister.
Dee Snider did his own solo thing. He played at Bloodstock a few years later and did his own.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, Because he played
It's great.
Twisted Sister songs.
Yeah, because you're going to.
Yeah.
That was going to happen, sort of thing.
But yeah, it's just a shame that they've now come back.
But every band does it though, doesn't it? Slayer done it. Oh, this is our final, and then boom, oh, we're back.
Yeah. Oh
Literally
yeah,
2
I mean
years.
Slayer's done it, Kiss has done it.
Oh, Kiss is one of the worst for doing it.
Oh yeah, Kiss and Black Sabbath were the two that were like were the two that were like the most. Iron Maiden's done a few times. Yeah. But then you've got all the pap that's in the charts now, and none of them bloody go say they're going to quit, and then don't. I guess Justin Bieber has. That's a good thing. He was like, "I'm going to sell all my music, and that's it. I'm off," and he did it. So I got kind of respect for him. He sold all his music and was like, "Yeah, I'm done. See you later." Stop performing. But yeah, I don't know. Stillhouse looks quite cool. Oh, I don't know how many times Kiss has done it. Kiss has done it quite
for many years.
Yeah, I mean it's normally Gene Simmons is throws his dummies out the pram. I mean, especially that after he said that he invented that.
Yeah. But everyone knows he didn't.
Nope. Everyone knows that the person that actually invented it, that brought it to heavy metal, was Bonnie James Dio. Yeah. And he did that to ward off the evil spirits, because that means it's a sign for warding off evil spirits in his culture. I can't remember what culture it was, but he did it on stage, and everyone copied him doing it, and that's where it originated from.
Yeah, he popularized it into the metal scene. Oh, and it stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely more than once. Strobes, definitely more than once. I mean, it's yeah.
That's because at one point he was also, well, I mean, Gene was also trying to monetize absolutely anything and everything under being like Kiss branded.
Yeah.
Just on their faces or just the logo on anything
Mm-hmm.
to sell as their merch, including toilet paper. Good stuff. I think even tried to sell eggs at one point as Kiss eggs. And where you get like their faces just stamped on an egg. So what?
I think also I heard that weren't they going to do a new Kiss that was youngsters or younger people, and they were going to be the new Kiss.
I don't know.
So they will actually go under as the name Kiss, and then the whole band would then retire. That's what I've heard, and I also heard that they were going to do that quite a few times and have a few Kiss bands going, and then they're going to tour the world. So there's multiple Kiss bands that are all touring around the world. I mean, yeah.
That's where it starts getting a bit insane and a bit ludicrous.
Oh yeah, yes.
What's happening?
They are very egotistical?
Well, Gene is certainly.
Yeah, hugely. Like they've got the whole rock and roll life pinnacle of yeah, we are the best kind of thing. Never really been a Kiss lover.
No.
One band that I am gutted that I didn't see properly was Queen.
Yeah.
I'd love to have seen Queen with Freddie Mercury. But obviously that's
Not
never
gonna
going to happen. And unfortunately, I've seen Megadeth live, and I wish that never happened. Oh, someone told me today, apparently, Dave Mustaine on their new album, apparently there is a track on their new album of Dave Mustaine talking about how much he doesn't care that people dislike him. That's apparently a thing. I don't know how true it is. I'm going to actually quickly look on Spotify. Is it this one? Hang on. No. I don't know if it's true, like how true it is, because the album hasn't even been released yet.
Right, that's it.
But they have done a. So he's redone a song. He's redone a Ride the Lightning.
Strauss, her stuff and similar, and there's children of the original band members.
It was the children of the original band members. Oh, okay. What the children of the original band members did it? Oh, what the right?
I don't know.
Hello. Yeah. I personally, for me, I don't think Megadeth has ever had a good album. I struggle with his voice. I struggle with him.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when he threw his dummies out the pram because there was another band playing at the same time when he was at Bloodstock, and he didn't like it.
No, didn't look. No, that's it, and that's why on that. But it works out kind of for us a bit in that. Oh, now the headliner of second stage, we get to see them as well as the headliner of main stage. But yeah, the whole feel like there can't be another band playing while I'm playing on another stage that does a completely different style of music to me.
Yeah, yeah,
to give people options. No,
yeah,
they have to see me or they don't see anyone.
yeah. That's Osmond's seen Jerry Lee Lewis. That's cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's funny when stuff like that happens, and
yeah, you're right. It did play good for us because it means that we can see the headliner of the main stage, and then we can run over to the second stage and see the headliner for the second stage.
Especially if you want to see them both.
Yeah, which is good. But then again, when Megadeth were playing quite a few years ago, me and my friend went to the Sophie stage, and we went straight to the barrier and stood at the barrier and waited for Goat Whore to come on. And we were right at the barrier for Goat Whore, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
And then we stayed at the barrier for Pyro Hex came on, and then it was 4DJs to the Apocalypse, which I still think hands down was the best late night entertainment at Bloodstock. You probably never went to it.
I might have been one or two, like at the because I think they were doing it when I first started going, possibly. Because they done it for a while, didn't they?
They did it for quite a few years because they were working with the MP. So during the day they had to work on EMP stall, and then at night they had to go and they did the 4 DJs of the Apocalypse from 12 till 2 or 3.
So, 2, 3 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been back then, like the arena used to close at like 4 in the morning or something.
Yeah, it was mad. But it was the best because they played decent music. They had performers that came on stage. They had loads of them just dancing and enjoying themselves on stage. They came down to the front, down to the barrier, and they were squirting alcohol with water pistols into your mouth. And they were just, I'm being biased because my friend Gareth, he was one of the 4 DJs. He's the one with you ever saw him with the humongous Mohican?
Yep.
So he's one of my friends, and so I'm a bit biased, but they were absolutely brilliant.
So it's only better than like the silent disco and all this kind of thing, and
yeah,
some of those haven't known that.
I caught they did tribute bands in the VIP area.
Yeah,
and I think I caught the Lincoln Park one was all right this year. Missed the Slipknot one because we left straight after Gojira. We left and went home. I think you did as well, and so did Matt. And
pretty much.
Everyone, I think.
They went to go and see Obituary, but then decided not to.
Yeah.
Or they either couldn't get in, or they were just like, oh no, just get going.
Yeah.
They ended up catching me up on the walk back.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. Well, that's good. Yeah. Oh, Slipknot's brilliant live. I haven't seen Slipknot with the new drummer. Saw him with Jay. I haven't seen him with the new drummer.
I have.
Good.
Eloy's a beast.
He is, yeah.
He's a beast of a drummer, Eloy.
I have seen him with Taco Face. Is he called Taco Face still, or?
Oh, Tortilla Face.
Tortilla Face.
Tortilla Head, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen.
It looks like a tortilla.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know how many times I've seen Slipknot. I've got to say probably about 5 or 6 times I've seen Slipknot. Maybe. I've seen them twice at Download, but I've never, ever, ever, ever seen Slipknot with Joey Jordison. I never saw Slipknot with Joey Jordison, which was a shame.
I saw Joey with Murder Dolls.
Yeah. I saw Joey with Sinsanum.
Obviously, he guitared. He was guitarist for Murder Dolls.
Yeah.
Because he was a guitarist originally. He was never meant to be a drummer.
No.
And then he was a fantastic drummer.
It was really frustrating because I saw him play with he played with Sinsanum at the garage in London. No, it was a Dome in London. And so my mate was their tour manager at the time. And I remember because my mate Joyce was living here, and we were sat at the dinner table in the kitchen, and he got a phone call. And he took the phone call and he was chatting away, and he left the room. He came back in and he goes, "That was the most surrealist conversation I've ever had." And this is, Joycey's got a Slipknot tattoo on his leg. He loved Slipknot and he loved Joey Jordison. And he goes, "Yeah, that was Joey's girlfriend." Just saying to me that whilst we're on tour, make sure that you don't let him spend too much time with the fans, because that's all he's going to want to do is just spend time with his fans. and it was like she was like, you've got to sort of put him away sometimes. But yeah, it was annoying because I saw Sinsanum, and then I was meant to have been staying there to chill out with the band afterwards, and then like meet Joey Jordison. But there was problems with the train, and I literally had to get the next train home. Otherwise, I was stranded in London, and I had work the next day, and I didn't have money for an Uber or anything like that. So I literally missed the opportunity to meet Joey Jordison, which kind of sucked. Yeah.
But if you're still watching and in chat, Amy would like to see your crystals. Well,
Have you done the rehousing, Amy?
she has. She's actually just sent me a photo. Well, she's done the enclosure setup anyway, because she just sent me a photo of it.
Oh boy. Oh, my Venezuelan side, my Emiria's molted, so I'm gonna have to rehouse her soon.
Uh-huh.
I'll not do that. Know what they're like.
She's only a little quick sometimes.
Really? I'm literally gonna get a big tank and just put that tank inside the big tank.
Not that bad.
No, they're not. They're not. That's why I get Alistair. No, I'm joking. Well, at least I won't get a face full of hairs. That's a plus side.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. There's always a plus side.
There is. Now my heater's just come on. It's getting warm in here. Who's headlining Download?
Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
See, Osmond said they can jump nearly over 1 foot. Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park,
and tell you a minute.
I know it's another awful band. He's joking. They could actually jump 2 feet.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah, that's right. All 3 bands I don't want to see. Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit I've seen too many times. Linkin Park, it's not Linkin Park, really. I mean, they're good, but they're not Chester good. And then
Guns N' Roses. I mean, Axl Rose hasn't had a good voice for years.
That's when he turns up.
Yeah, if he turn, and if he does turn up, would he turn up on time?
Yeah. Or is someone going to wear a Slash t-shirt and be like, "Oh, if he doesn't take his t-shirt off, then I'm not playing." Yeah, I've never actually seen Guns N' Roses. I never will. I've seen Slash. Slash's Snake Pit, I think it was. I saw. And then I also saw Velvet Revolver when Velvet Revolver was the thing. So yeah, I have seen Slash, but he's the only one that I really care to see out of Slipknot.
Out of Slipknot?
Out of Guns N' Roses. Yeah. Didn't you know Slash and Axl Rose is in Slipknot?
Again, that one quiet. I didn't see that one happening. So I joined some.
Oh, there you go. They're all wearing masks. You don't know who's playing.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not Mick under that mask. It's Slash.
Yeah. I've never seen AC/DC as well. I wouldn't mind seeing AC/DC. But I don't really want to pay the stupid amount of money that they're asking for when they tour.
Oh, some of them, yeah. Some of it is absolutely stupid amounts of money.
And annoyingly, AC/DC won't play festivals.
Yeah, because they don't get as much money.
Yeah.
Sometimes this is what it comes down to. Sometimes, and I know. Well, they used to work in the events department of Newmarket races.
Mm.
And for booking who's going to be playing there and so, in terms of things. I haven't spoken to Jennifer for many years, but there's a good few years ago that they worked there, and at one point they were looking at trying to book Queen with Adam Lambert.
Okay.
Sort of thing, because I was like, oh, we can possibly get Queen with Adam Lambert to play Newmarket Racecourse. Cool. And when she said speaking to the agents and stuff of we know what the cost is and stuff. Minimum cost £1 million to book them.
Yeah.
So there was no thanks.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember many years ago, I went to Hellfest, and someone that worked. I don't know if he worked for Hellfest or he knew the main people of Hellfest, but apparently the year that I went, they had over £1 million that they offered to AC/DC to play at Hellfest, and AC/DC said no. So Hellfest thought, okay, fine, we're going to spend it all on fireworks. And they literally, no word of a lie, they had the biggest firework display I have ever seen. It was insane. And they did it. I think they did. It was all timed to music, and they timed it to Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, AC/DC song, and then to finish it off, Slayer, Angels of Death. And it was incredible. Like, it was the best fireworks display I've ever seen. I'm not a big lover of fireworks because of how much they scare animals. I don't like them, but that was incredible. And it was just you just literally spent £1 million on a load of fireworks because AC/DC wouldn't play.
They said no to it.
Wow, okay, that's insane. But yeah, if anyone has a chance, go to Hellfest.
It's one of the ones that would love to do one year, but they just think such a trek to get there, and
you'd say that. So it's a long festival. There is a company called Argon Events, which you basically pay a package deal, and they do. It's not just Hellfest. They do Wacken. They do Grass Pop, Rock am Ring.
Grass Pop and Summer Breeze, they always look fun as well.
Yeah, but this company, basically you buy a package deal, and you choose your package. You can do coach to the festival, camping, coach home from the festival, or you can do Eurostar, stay in a hotel, festival, and then Eurostar back. And then you pay it all off on installments. And it's it worked out back then. It worked out I think we paid £750 each. Me and my friend Emma, we paid 750 odd quid each to go to Hellfest. and we got that. That was Eurostar included, TGV over in France to get from Paris to Clisson, which is where near
it is.
where Hellfest is, or it was actually went to Nord, and then we stayed in Nord in the hotel room, and we had a really nice hotel. And then there was a bus transfer from the hotel to the festival every day, twice a day. No, 4 times a day, twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon. And then it was everything back as well, all for 750 quid.
That's pretty decent.
I mean, it's more expensive now because prices
Yeah.
have gone sky high.
Gives
But
it inflation and stuff, but
yeah, I mean,
if it
Hellfest
includes
is
all the travel and stuff of getting over to the south of France and back.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we were nearly late though because we got the Eurostar over, and just as we came out of the Eurotunnel, the Eurostar hit a deer. So literally, the whole of the train had to stop. They had to slowly get it to there are these little platform things that basically they can drive to, for the driver then to get out to be able to go and check the train to see if he can carry on. That all took about an hour and a half, an hour and a half. And we got to Paris, and they literally, we were like, we have to get to the other side of Paris. Not the other side, but basically we had to leg it from Eurostar train station to the main train station where the TGV was. So we had to leg it. Also we had to get a little bit of metro to get the train to TGV. Otherwise, we're stranding in Paris for a night. And we literally just made it just before the TGV left, which was kind of lucky.
Yeah, and stressful. That would stress me out. That would.
Extremely stressful because we were literally running with suitcases and everything. There was a whole, because the train had a whole carriage full of Hellfest people. So there's a whole carriage worth of people, metalers, legging it through Paris to get this TGV train. Yeah, it was insane. But yeah, no, it's such a good festival because it's I mean, it's so well done. There's a lot of art stuff about.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done they've got a memorial there for Lemmy Kilminster, where his ashes are actually in, which is a massive, huge monument of him made out of scrap metal. And it is absolutely insane. It's so beautiful. And then yeah, it's just so well made, and there's so many more bigger stages there. I mean, you've seen the lineup that Hellfest get. I mean, it's one of the greatest lineup for heavy metal bands ever.
Next year, some of it's a bit weird, but
Yeah, next year's not so great.
it's not their strongest year next year.
No, but I think it was 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? They had the mega festival.
They done like two weekends, didn't they?
Yeah,
it was for their anniversary, like 20th anniversary or whatever.
yeah, and they had one major festival one weekend.
Full weekend one weekend, then a few days in between of rest, and then another whole weekend of festival.
Yeah, a couple of my friends went and did that.
You could do one of them, or you could do the two of them, and camp throughout the thing. And you're like, that's a hell of a lot.
Yeah. See, a couple of my friends did the whole weekend, the whole week, both weekends. They got there on, I think they got there on the Thursday, and they came home on the Monday, the following week. And they said it was the most incredible festival that they've ever done. But Hellfest can do it because they own the land that their festival's on.
Yeah.
So it's not like Download where they're running out of whatever racetrack it is.
Donington, isn't it?
Donington Racetrack or Bloodstocks at Catton Park. Hellfest own the land that they have their festival on. They just rent farmers' fields for the camping. I think. Because during the year when Hellfest isn't on, you can actually go and walk around the Hellfest grounds because they have some of the permanent structures that are there. Like they have I think there's the Hellfest tree which is always there, and they've got the concrete area where the main stages are. But they obviously take out the main stages. They get rid of the main stages and all of the like the second and the third and the fourth stage, and because they have, whereas Sophie Lancaster stage is in a circus tent, Hellfest's third, fourth, and fifth stage are in basically aircraft hangar sized gazebos.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen gazebos so big in my life. And they have those with stages in that are incredible.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a good picture of what that's it. Yeah, so the lineup this year for Hellfest in terms of the 4 headliners is Bring Me the Horizon. Yep. Maiden, Limp Bizkit, and The Offspring.
The Offspring are headlining.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're the Sunday headliner.
And then the year that we said about where they had a double weekend.
Yeah.
Deftones, Ghost, Gojira for the first weekend. Scorpion, 9 Inch Nails, Guns N' Roses, and Metallica the second weekend. And then it's literally
just stacked.
All of that
bands. Just a stacked year.
I mean, they had the likes of Judas Priest, Dropkick Murphys, Korn, The Offspring, Airborne, Suicide Tendencies, Sepultura, Mayhem, Devon Townsend, Steel Panther, Down. That was just on the first weekend, and then the second weekend you had Whitesnake, Ministry, Airborne, Black Label Society, Alice Cooper, Sabaton, Orange Goblin, Enslaved, Merciful Fate, Catatonia. Yeah, epic, a massive lineup. And then Download put on. Yeah. It's all fun and games.
Yeah, there's not much on the Hellfest lineup for next year that would make me be like, oh yep, I need to definitely go over to France to go and see it. Not for next year. But the bands that I like, I've already seen anyway at Bloodstock.
Well, this is it. I mean, a lot of the bands, especially if you go to Wacken, because Wacken is the weekend before Bloodstock.
Yeah.
So most of the bands that are at Wacken are at Bloodstock. I mean, I don't know if they've announced anyone for Wacken, have they?
I don't know, because they normally announce later anyway, don't they? That one. They normally sell out before they announce anything.
Well, they say, yeah.
I think for me, the only thing that Wacken would be good for is the European power metal that doesn't come over to the UK because it's just not as popular in the UK.
Oh, that's it. They've announced Def Leppard, In Flames, Emperor, Airborne, Europe. Oh, that's the final countdown.
But then,
Power Wolf, Sepultura, Lamb of God. That's it, really. Blood Cannon, Orbit Culture, Gutalax, bit Pig Screaming.
wonder if Gutalax will play Bloodstock one year.
They have.
But they have. I must have missed them.
They played at Sophie Stage. I can't remember how long ago it was. A few years ago, but I remember walking past and seeing a Portaloo being crowd surfed.
What does not surprise me with Gutalax?
Yeah, and then a bunch of blokes on the stage in biohazard suits and gas masks.
Yep.
Yeah. It wasn't.
We could take Amy and Anna to go and see Gutalax.
Yeah. And say, right,
what's the festival that's just, is it like Obscene Extreme or something? That's like the festival somewhere that's just that kind of metal and nothing else.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you could play a drinking game with that. Every single word he says, if you can understand it, you don't have to take a drink. Watch you completely run out of alcohol, and you will probably be in hospital, getting your stomach pumped.
I've seen that extreme, and it's purely for that sort of metal. Or like a whole weekend of that. Bam.
I mean, I like their music, but their actual music in the background is really cool. But their singing, it's just wee. I can't do it. Isn't it called Brie? You Brie.
Well, a lot of it isn't even Brie. He has a weird vocal technique.
Very weird. Yeah.
It's very Gutalax. That's the only one that does it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, it's amazing how many. Yeah. I mean, I look at. I always find bands that I really like nowadays, and then I look back and I actually see that they have played at Bloodstock when I've been there, but I've just never seen them.
That happens, yeah.
I did that where it was the opposite way. When I was younger, I got in the days where Kerrang used to have CDs with their magazines.
Cool.
Many years ago.
Going back.
I remember I got
Metal Hammer and CDs as well.
Yeah. I remember I got a
Terrorizer.
I remember I got a CD and it had Rammstein Sonna on it, but then they also had Dimmy Borgir. I've forgotten what the song's called.
I mean, going back that far, Progenies of the Great Apocalypse.
Is it Progenies? Is it the one that is kind of like roboty kind of singing?
Oh no!
Hang on, let me find out.
Oh, I think I know the one you mean though.
Is it it begins with P?
Puritania.
Yeah, that's the one. Puritania. So that was on that CD as well, and I loved it. I thought that was amazing. But back then, there was no such thing as Spotify. So if you wanted to explore a band, you physically had to either go out and find albums in the album store and buy them and then listen to them at home, or illegally download them through Napster, LimeWire, or Pirate Bay.
A whole bunch of viruses and this and the other with it.
Yeah. Exactly. My dad chased me up the stairs, so I've just put a massive virus on his computer because I've downloaded some Monty Python penis song or whatever it was that I used to download.
Yeah. Half the time it wouldn't even be the song that you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they so that song was on that CD, and I listened to that for quite a few years, and then I completely forgot about them. Anyway, the second Bloodstock I went to, I think it was the second. No, it was the first Bloodstock I went to. This band was on called Dimmy Borgir, and I watched them, and then their last song, I think there was a load of technical issues, so there was like 3 songs that I think they played, and their last song was that song, and I was like, oh my god, like I know this song, I know so like yeah, and so I did listen. I was quite amazed that there was a song that they played, but I think that was the same year that the Flotsam and Jetsam were there, and other weird Prong
Yeah.
were there, and yeah, it was good. That was, I think that was 2013. 2013 was my first year.
That was my first year as well.
Was that the one with Lamb of God where the barriers got broken?
King Diamond.
King Diamond and Slayer.
Possibly Slayer, was it? Yeah, it might have been Slayer.
I think it was Slayer because I think Anthrax. It was Anthrax. It was Exodus, Anthrax, and then Slayer, from what I remember. And then it was the year that they had Tragedy, Full Metal Tribute to the Bee Gees and Beyond on the Sophie stage, which was one of the best. Like,
I missed those Thursday nights at Bloodstock where it was just fun partying.
Yeah,
some kind of cheesy metal band.
Yeah,
doing stuff like that, doing something funny.
Well, they kind of had that a couple of years ago when they had the violent incident.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But they had them on first, so it was kind of like, well, people weren't at the drunkenness.
No.
I
think that's what the Thursday night always used to be. Because you had bands like Tragedy and Arno Corps and Nanowar.
Yeah. Say Hanowar.
Like Nanowar.
Nanowar. What's Nanowar?
Nanowar Steel.
I don't think I've heard them.
You hadn't heard? Oh my god!
Are they a Manowar? Are they a Manowar piss take? Oh, nope. Okay.
They're just a piss take.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll send you some Nanowar.
Yeah. Because I know some of them.
They're Italian, and they do. They kind of got big when they done Norwegian reggaeton.
Right.
That's literally what they called it. So, then they also done their own Christmas song, which was hilarious with Angus McFife.
Oh, okay.
Featuring in it as well.
Yeah. That's an Angus McFife. He's started his solo.
Is it like Angus McSix now or something?
6, yeah. Which, yeah, because you don't really see much of Glory Hammer now, but
not after everything came out and a whole bunch of stuff happened, and then he left.
Which I'm surprised that Elstorm is still going, because they are, well, the singer.
Chris is the keyboard. It was the keyboardist for Glory Hammer.
Yeah, well, I think Glory Hammer's his other band.
Yeah,
because Elstorm is his band, and I think Glory Hammer is his other band.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And somehow Elstorm got away with everything. And
yeah. Well, not many people know that though, do they? Because Elstorm, Glory Hammer are all covered. Like, they don't really know, especially
you know that he's in.
Yeah.
Glory Hammer.
But yeah, I do miss, like, one band that I'd love to see play on the Thursday night is Frog Leap Studios.
Oh yes.
Like, that would be incredible. But Frog Leap with the 10-second song guy.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Vincent.
Both of them together would be incredible. Never happen, but it would be incredible.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be down for that.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what the new tent looks like at Bloodstock Sophie tent.
Yeah, because they're going to make it bigger. They're going to. Was it that they're going to slightly move and stuff in as well? I don't move in the fourth stage.
The Jaeger stage, but I don't know where the Jaeger stage is going to go.
Well, it's not the Jaeger stage anymore. It's the EMP stage now, isn't it? Or whether it's
the EMP stage. Yeah,
I think it is now because it's no longer sponsored by Jaeger.
No. Yeah, I don't know where
they're moving that somewhere, but it's like, well, where are you going to move that to?
There's nowhere for it to move. Like, I mean, because obviously the Sophie stage is going to get bigger. The only thing I can think of is it goes down at the bottom where Spudband usually goes.
And then you're going to be having to move vendors around, or
yeah.
So
I have no idea where it can go. Like, the only thing I can think of is that they're gonna move VIP and disabled maybe, or they might move VIP and use VIP stage.
Campsites around a bit and then put
maybe VIP might move to where the VIP car park is.
And make the arena that a little bit bigger. And then the problem is by making it then technically making the arena bigger, and maybe like, oh, we can now sell more tickets.
I don't think they will. I think they are very much. They know that if they start saying, "Oh, we're going to up the footfall," they will get a lot of throwback from it. From people, because people will be like, "Well, no, you're going against what you're saying. That you are literally capping it at 25,000."
Only thing is, they said that 12,000 as well, and 15,000.
Oh right, yeah.
that's the only problem.
I mean, I do remember it back in those old days where it was like it didn't seem that busy.
That's it. Yeah, you had space.
Yeah, I mean, to go and see the main band on the main stage, you could get to the front easy, or pretty much to the front, and it didn't feel like you were cramped. But now,
yeah. They say in those days they weren't making any money; they were losing money a lot of the time, or just about breaking even.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas now I think they are making money now.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be because they're doing their winter one as well now.
Yep.
Winter gig, and
unfortunately, that will never turn into an outdoor festival.
No, but they don't want it to be either, do they? I think.
Well, they wouldn't be able to in this country because they wouldn't allow pissed up metalers to sleep in a tent in a field where it could potentially be minus figures and not have the right gear.
Not in December.
No.
There used to be one end of October, beginning of November. There used to be an outdoor festival.
Oh, did there? Oh, okay.
There's a black metal one in the woods. There's like Blackwood Gathering or something.
Oh, that sounds quite cool.
And it was like in the woods, tiny little. I never got to it, but a friend of mine did. He said it was like one of the coldest festivals you'd go to because no matter how many layers you put on, you was freezing because it was up a hill. It was up in the mountains as well.
Yeah,
like Cumbria. The hills of Cumbria in like the end of October.
Jesus. I mean, I did a rally once. It was called bikers party. It was called the February Freezer in February, and that was frozen. And I remember one morning, I got out of my tent, opened up my tent door, and it opened like an actual door. It was so frozen that the thing was solid. It just went like that and just opened. Yeah, it was nuts. But there is a really cool festival. I can't remember when it is. I think they do it twice a year. but it's called steampunk, or no, sword punk.
Oh yeah.
And it's not a music festival. It is. They have music there, but not like big bands. It's basically an activities weekend,
Is that a bit like Fantasy Forest sort of thing?
like Fantasy Forest, yeah. But it's kind of you choose the activities you want to do throughout the whole weekend. You get to choose X amount of activities, and these activities range from sword fighting, axe throwing, ninja star throwing, whip cracking, um, uh, blacksmithing, all of these like really cool activities, and you get taught how to do these activities. And then you can either cook your own food at your tent, which you're allowed like gas stoves and things like that, or you can sit down and eat with everybody around the fire. And then they have like an arena that you all sit down on the floor, and they basically bring in like fire performers and at dark, and then they also bring out two knights in full night gear with their swords just completely on fire, and they have a massive sword fight in the middle with these swords that are on fire, and it's so cool. But yeah, me and Alice were going to be doing it uh when we first met, but then COVID happened, so we didn't get to do it. And then yeah, and then then we just never went back. But yeah, that's a good one to go to apparently.
No, another one. I've heard of Fantasy Forest, which seems like it's that sort of thing as well. There's
Yeah,
primarily activities and
is that
sometimes
activity? Because isn't Fantasy Forest, isn't that like fairies and
it's everything.
is it? Yeah,
It's anything
'cause I think.
fantasy, including like steampunk and sci-fi.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I saw I think I actually saw last night. They're now doing it twice a year next year. They're
Oh,
doing two festivals. One of them
no,
at Hatfield.
at Hatfield.
Yeah, Hatfield House.
Oh, okay.
But that ain't far away.
That's really not far away. That's like 40 minutes away. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's why I miss Sonosphere. Because for me, Sonosphere is like 30 minutes away from me.
Yeah, well, from me now it's half-hour drive. I'd be at
Yeah.
Nebworth.
And it's frustrating because it was an amazing festival the year
I
that I
never
did
would have
it.
gone to Honestly. No,
Yeah, it was such a good festival. And they were, I saw it on their last ever one. And it was, who was headlining? The Prodigy, Metallica, and Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Ghosts were playing before Ghost was actually even big. They had Baby Metal, Ailstorm, Slayer, Dropkick Murphys, Gary Newman, Devon Townsend, Limp Bizkit. Who else was there? There's loads of
One year,
bands.
didn't they have like just randomly Chaz and Dave one year?
I think so. Yeah, it was that kind of festival. Like literally, they just randomly had these random things. They had.
It was like all these rock and metal bands, and then Chaz and Dave.
Well, it's not just Taz and Dave. They had Bill Bailey.
Yeah, but Bill Bailey makes sense. He likes his rock and metal.
Yeah, that's true. Bill Bailey came, but then Bill Bailey came on. This is masterpiece. Bill Bailey came on at Sonosphere because it was a year at Slipknot were headlining. Bill Bailey came on in a mask of himself. So he had a mask made of his own face onto the stage. Just like, well, how random but brilliant is that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of we've made him playing at Nebworth next year. Maybe Nebworth might think themselves, oh, we could perhaps just put on events and stuff and put these sorts of things on again.
Yeah. I mean, Sonosphere, obviously, they folded. That folded because they couldn't compete with Download.
No.
That was their
Not in terms of
problem.
the UK market.
Yeah. Because they tried, but then they said, what was it? They had, I can't remember who they had headlining. Queen was one of the headliners they announced, and it was such a weak lineup that they weren't selling enough tickets.
Yeah.
Because they have to, a festival has to sell X amount of tickets, like, for the festival to basically go ahead.
Yeah.
And they didn't get to that quota. So they kind of said, we're not going to do a Sonosphere UK anymore. So they pulled out of it, which is a shame. But then that was the same as Altfest. Did you ever hear about Altfest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of going to that, but because did they come about? Was that 2014, 2015? That was around.
I think it was 20. Yeah, either one of those. Yeah.
Because it was after I started going to Bloodstock, and there was like, oh, there's some bands that quite like it because they're doing industrial as well, and I like industrial music.
Yeah.
As well, and I was all like, oh, that was good. But I was like, well, definitely no Bloodstock. I want to go back to there. So booked Bloodstock, and then before I got to booking Altfest, it was in. No, we're not doing it.
Yeah. See, we booked it. Me and my friend Emma, we booked tickets for it. And then they said that they were cancelling it and they were going into administration or bankruptcy. So it was a woman and a bloke that were running it, and they were going into administration or bankruptcy. And apparently they put their house on, like, the house
But I
was
think they were
bankruptcy and
trying to do something too big too soon because they were trying to do an open air festival straight away.
Yeah.
And we're booking pretty much every band as UK exclusives, which cost you more.
Yeah. Well, their biggest problem was that the size that they went to, there was bands that they could have probably afforded if they had stuck to that level, like Cradle of Filth, Combi Christ, they could have probably afforded. But the moment they started going into the realm of Marilyn Manson, and Gary Newman,
it's just too expensive.
That's a different kettle of fish, and that was their problem. And they basically didn't have the money to pay, because you pay the bands a booking fee or basically a percentage of what they will get.
Yeah,
they basically have to procure them, and then you then pay them at a later date, whatever the contract says. But yeah, they basically went too big, way too quick, and got screwed over.
Yeah,
I was
the same with Manifest as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Manifest. Yeah, they that went, but they did a Manifest. I swear there already was a Manifest, wasn't there?
They were doing indoor, and then they were going to do an outdoor, and then it folded.
Right, that's it. Yeah, because I remember they did a live stream of them folding. I think the two owners basically came on live stream and they basically said, "Look, we've tried all our avenues. We can't keep this going. We can't do it." Which kind of sucks. And then also Amplified Festival.
Yeah.
They went well. They had gone a few years. They'd been going for a few years, but they folded.
But there's a lot like that. Was it Mammoth Fest down in Brighton? I was going for a while as an indoor and was then looking to do outdoor and then folded.
Yeah.
As I clearly didn't do the indoor long enough to build up the fan base.
No, so I don't know how many.
I think they sometimes try to do something that's almost kind
Yeah.
of too big, too quick.
Yeah. Oh, you've helped someone out with your pool.
Oh, that's awesome, Paul. Cheers.
You're gonna have to tell me that advice so I can try again.
Well, I don't do anything special with them.
Yeah, but you managed to keep him alive. I can't. Neither can Jeremy. We just generally can't. I can keep every other cockroach. All my other cockroaches are all doing absolutely fine.
But Amy will tell you, she's saying how I got my emeralds and they're not set up in anything special.
Yeah, I just don't know how you do it. But I generally struggle keeping them alive. Well, I can't keep them alive.
But I mean, I'm not the only one because I mean, I remember, years ago, I gave I advised Dave how to do it because he wasn't able to read them. Now he's reading them nicely.
Yeah, I'll have to try again. I think I'll have to swallow the however much they are now. £25 for. Is it £25 for 10 nymphs or
not for 10
nymphs?
for 5?
For 5 nymphs. I'll have to try it again and see what happens. See if I can get any success on it. It's just frustrating.
I'm probably going to end the stream as it is coming up to 11:30.
I've got work in the morning.
Yeah. I don't normally cut the stream at 10ish.
Yeah. We have a good little natter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what I do for is keep them fairly dry with I give them a miss. I just spray them once a week and give them bee pollen, apple, and some veg. Jobs are good.
So I wonder if that's where I've gone wrong. Maybe I kept them too moist.
Possibly.
Yeah. Maybe I need to just try and On the plus side, I'm going to have a lot of rubber duckies, maybe.
Nice.
For Southampton, and some blonde rubber duckies.
Nice one. Gotta love a rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, we'll end the stream. So thanks everyone for watching, especially if you watched from the beginning.
Yeah.
Cheers, Chris, for hopping on.
That's all right, no problem.
And the next video is out on Wednesday, and hope you'll see plenty of you at Southampton on Sunday.
Yeah. See everybody who I see at Southampton.
Looking forward to it. Should be a good show.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Night, everyone.
Night.